Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. I am Leo.
And I am Sarah. It is great to see you all again.
Sarah, today we have a very interesting topic. It is something many foreigners find surprising when they come to China.
Oh, really? What is that?
It is about young adults living with their parents.
Ah, yes. I noticed this. I have many Chinese colleagues who are 25 or 28 years old, and they still live at home with their mum and dad.
Yes, that is very common here. But in your country, Sarah, that is unusual, right?
It is very unusual. In the US or the UK, the culture is very different. When you turn 18 or when you go to university, society expects you to move out. You live in a dorm or rent an apartment with friends.
Right. The idea is that 18 means freedom and paying your own bills.
Exactly. If you are 25 and still living in your childhood bedroom, people might think something is wrong. They might ask, "Why aren't you independent?"
But here in China, if a 25-year-old lives with parents, nobody thinks it is strange. It is normal.
So, Leo, I have to ask, why? Why is the difference so big?
Well, we need to look at this from a few different angles. The first reason, and maybe the biggest reason, is money. Practical economics.
Is it expensive to live alone in China?
In big cities like Shanghai, Beijing, or Shenzhen, yes, it is incredibly expensive. The rent prices are very high, but the starting salary for a fresh university graduate is often quite low.
I see. So, if they move out, they might spend 50% or more of their salary just on a small room.
Exactly. It just doesn't make financial sense. By living at home, they save a lot of money.
Okay, so economics is a big factor. But is it only about money? Or is it also cultural?
It is definitely cultural too. We have a very strong tradition of family bonds. In the West, you value individualism, being your own person.
Yes. Being self-reliant is very important to us.
But in China, we value the collective family success more. It is not shameful to rely on parents. Also, parents want to take care of their children for as long as possible.
That's interesting. In the West, parents often say, "It's time to fly from the nest." But here, Chinese parents seem happy to keep the birds at home.
Yes. Many parents enjoy cooking for their adult kids and doing their laundry. They feel needed. It is a way to show love.
But Leo, this leads to my big question today. If parents do everything for them, cook, clean, pay the bills, does this affect their independence?
That is a very good question, and it is a debate in China too.
What do people say?
Well, the negative side is that some young people lack basic life skills. They don't know how to cook a simple meal or manage a budget because mom always did it.
I have heard a term for this. What is it? Giant baby?
Yes, Zhuang, or giant baby. It refers to adults physically, but babies psychologically, because they rely too much on parents. This is a real concern for some people.
That sounds like a problem for their future spouse.
It can be. But Sarah, we also need to look at the positive side of independence.
What is the positive side of living at home?
Financial independence later in life. Think about it. The Western student moves out at 18, perhaps takes student loans, pays rent, and gets into debt.
That is very true. Many young Westerners have a lot of debt.
The Chinese young adult living at home has zero debt and saves almost all their salary for 5 years. When they are 28 and ready to marry, they have enough money for a down payment on a house.
Ah, I see. So it is a different timeline. The Western way forces early independence with struggle. The Chinese way offers support now for stability later.
Exactly. It's a different strategy for life.
Okay, Leo, we have covered a lot ground. let's summarize today's discussion for our listeners.
Good idea. It is a complex topic.
So, point number 1. It is normal for Chinese adults to live with parents, unlike in the West where moving out at 18 is expected.
Point number 2. The main reasons are high housing costs in cities and strong cultural family bonds where parents enjoy taking care of children.
And point number 3. The consequence is mixed. It might delay learning basic life skills, the giant baby risk, but it helps young people save money for a secure future without debt.
It seems every culture has its own way of defining independence.
Yes, there is no single right answer.
Thank you for exploring this with me, Sarah.
You are welcome, Leo.
What about in your country, listeners? When do people usually move out of their parents' house? Let us know in the comments.
Thanks for listening to Real China English. See you next time.
Bye-bye.